So our next topic will be on elevation. So the reason for this is because elevation and how to set story and how to set level, they are related. So you need to understand these three principles before you understand on how to go with your stories. So now we're having this three line, this four line here. These four line, they're not just there because of fancy or for any reasons, but they are there because they play an important role when it comes to elevations. So when you see the first one here, you're having front elevation. The back one here, you're having north elevation. The right hand side, you're having east elevation, and the left hand side, you're having north elevation. So with this, if you want to add another elevation story to this one now, so you go back to your document, you click on this elevation, immediately draw the line. It will show another elevation line, remember. So as I said earlier, now this south elevation that we're having, once you go to your navigation key, once you right click, when you click on it, you go to your elevation. Let me close these other stories. So you go to elevation, you're having your south, west, east, and other thing. This south that you're seeing, this is the frontage, this is the south here. So you can rename it. Once you right click here, you rename the elevation. Once you make changes here, you see this front one will change as well. So let me see the front elevation. Let me say this is front elevation. Once I click OK, this is what happened. If you check critically, you see this one has changed already too. So you can do the same thing to the fore side here. You understand? So once you want to view your elevation setting, once you click on this, you click on right click, you go to view, open with current view setting. Once you open with it, this is what you're having. Now this is your elevation that you're having here. You understand? This is your ground floor, your first and second. So you can set them as well. You can increase the story. So each story you add, you see it will increase on this elevation. It will be, this line will be going up. So this, from this particular line, from this line to this line, it shows that from this ground floor to this first floor is 3 meters. So when we're working on stories, you understand that each story we add, this level, this meter will change, this level of this number of meter here will change. So that's how this elevation works. Let me go back to your ground floor. So each thing, let me assume that we're adding one line. We are drawing wall here. So this is the wall, and it's just for fancy. Sorry, this is the wall. So once you want to view, it, you right click, you go to open with current view. So you see why you are seeing this wall here is because it's on ground floor. So once you want to go to another floor, let me say for instance now you go to another first floor. Now you double click on first floor, you won't see that wall. So anything you add here on this another floor, now let me say we add this one here, click OK. Once you right click on it, you see you're having this thing on the second floor. So that's how it keep on going. If you like, you add to the up floor. That's how it keep on going. So that's how elevation work basically. So there's another thing I want to add. See, once you go to document, you said you click on elevation. Once you right click, let me assume that we want to add this elevation here. You see, this is another elevation line here. This E1, once you go to your navigation key here, you check your elevation, you see it, E1 has added. So you can increase as much as you want the elevation. Let me assume that we rename it here now. This one is E1. Let me say clean the E1. They will say we'll say okay, let me just assume that we name it good. We said, let me say we have down, for instance, down elevation. Once you click OK, this is your good. So this is the name of this elevation. So if you right click on it, you check, you see it. So this one is showing you as wireframe, but the elevation is there, but it's showing you typically as wire drawing. You understand? So that's how it works.